Hello, welcome to Herman Manyora's channel. It is a new month. We haven't met, we haven't conversed. Prof, it's been long, seems like a decade since we talked, but have you been? How are you? How's this month for you?
We thank God because we are doing well. Yes.
You're doing just well.
Oh, well.
But a lot has happened in the political arena.
Oh,
My personal favorite, your video on Sunday saying,
Yes.
well, Baba is away, OKA
While
players
Baba is away,
are
yeah.
taking over everything. Did you mean that if Baba was around, they wouldn't have the crowds they were having?
sometimes, we need to put in a light moment. That was just for humor's sake. Yeah.
But
Just to make people put a smile on their face. Yeah.
not that you're supporting Raila or
No,
anything.
no.
But one thing people caught was that they are using the same registration numbers in their vehicles. It seems like Raila went and he left the cars for them. Do you make anything of this?
Oh, those big vehicles.
Yeah.
There could be many explanations. I think it can be a coincidence that when they were buying the boat they were registered the same day in succession. It could be more like, these are retirees. The three of them are on pension. It could be part of the
plan, the vehicles they were given.
what you call the package, retirement package, for two former vice presidents and a former prime minister. It could also be that because we are now in the elections season, it could be part of the intelligence support. You see, like in America, when you have gone beyond a certain stage in nomination during the presidential race, immediately the intelligence takes over. The moment you are declared the presidential candidate for Democratic Party or Republican Party, if you are not the one in power, immediately the what do you call the special branch in America is called what? The intelligence is a name. Security agencies, there's a name they have a very nice name. They take over. Yeah, your protection becomes theirs. That will mean perhaps even
the Secret Service.
The Secret Service.
Yes,
the Secret Service.
Yeah.
I like that name.
Yeah.
The Secret Service takes over. You are everything up to your home. You are no longer yourself. You belong to Americans. Because if anything happens to you, even here, once we are past the nomination stage, if a presidential candidate dies, the nominations are repeated. The elections can't go on. So really, I see it as looking at it in terms of perhaps we are so near a very hotly contested election. You need to protect the serious presidential candidates, and you need part of the machines they use, the equipment they use, which are vehicles and so on and so forth. Perhaps.
Okay, perhaps.
Yeah.
But would you rule out the thought?
Perhaps even what people are saying could also be true.
They are working together with Raila?
Yes. Or that Uhuru is bribing them.
Uhuru is bribing them
It
with
can be
packages,
anything.
supporting both of them.
But what I don't like about this government is that they keep information. Information is supposed to be relayed to the public. Government should have come out and said, okay, what you see, this and this is happening. These are retired senior public officers, and as part of their retirement package, we give them this and this. So at the time we went to Toyota Kenya and we bought these vehicles for them.
Okay. If you're joining us for the first time, this is a political conversation. We usually have it where I'd urge you to subscribe to join so that you become a member. And once a new video comes up, you become the first one to view it. But Mr. Manyora, when we continue with this conversation, OKA is still saying that they will not play second fiddle. Someone like Stephen Kalonzo, the former vice president, going ahead and says, we are going to take this over and we're going to deal with the budget, with the debt that we're having. 7.7 billion, we'll deal with it within 2 years. Would you say these guys are serious and they're going for the elections?
OKA has confirmed that they are ready to play second fiddle.
They're ready, even though they are saying they are not.
Let me explain. They were very tough about not backing anybody. There were similar statements, 4 of them, that we are not going, especially Kalonzo, Mudavadi, and Wetangula. I can't remember Gideon. I think even Gideon, saying they are not supporting anybody. They are going for this thing. They are not going to be forced into supporting anybody. Is that right?
Yeah.
Mudavadi actually talked about it very heatedly in Kakamega. Hii mambo ya watu kupigiwa simu, kushurutishwa, muunge fulani mkono. What could it mean? First, 2 things. One, who could force Mudavadi to support somebody?
Obviously,
in this country?
The president.
Uhuru Kenyatta.
Yeah.
Who could Mudavadi be forced to support? Who could OKA be forced to support?
Looking at things, Raila Odinga.
Raila Odinga. Only recently, yesterday or the other day, they issued a statement saying they never meant they can blah, 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 blah.
They never meant they were blackmailed or anything.
They never said, the president has never pushed them to do anything. What does that tell you?
So
they had to issue a statement to say that the president has never pushed them to do anything.
So would you say they were told to release it?
Of course, someone must have called them. I thought, stop being stupid.
We have already agreed.
And then they coil. So this, I have told them repeatedly, to be president, you need to be a man. Tough. I don't see the toughness in them. Not now.
And they're going to give it to Raila.
And I've said in open, on TV, I've said in my writings, I've said on my show, that I've talked to them. And whenever I talk with these politicians, the only politician I haven't talked to man in this country is Uhuru Kenyatta. All these fellows, I talk to them.
And your problem with them is that they're not tough. They're not willing to take what people...
to be president.
Even though Ford Kenya has just recently said that they will come up with a presidential candidate.
Which candidate? Which presidential
Moses
candidate?
Wetangula.
Which one?
None probably of them. Going to be.
None of them can stand up to Raila Odinga or Uhuru Kenyatta. Only one man in this country can face Raila Odinga, William Samoei. Nobody, all these guys are lying to you. But they are very good people. I like them. In fact, they are very good Kenyans.
Okay, William Samoei Ruto is still doing his campaigns every single day. He's somewhere, either in Karen or in rallies, but Raila is away in Dubai. Will this negatively affect him going away in the political scene as it gets hotter and hotter? Raila Odinga.
But Raila has been silent for 3 years when Ruto was campaigning. He only came back for 3 weeks and things were like, the country was shaking and trembling. No, when I say these people don't seem to understand, because it is true. You saw it. Has he been campaigning? Has he even ever hinted he was going to run until recently?
He said he's waiting for the people
to tell him. And he's coming to launch his... So this is part of the strategy. Stay away. Come back in style. Launch your presidential campaign.
Will the silence help him?
Of course. Of course. Remember, there was a time, people don't seem to read these things. There was a time Raila was away in what he called sabbatical. When he came, Baba, while you were away, I'm the one who started that thing at the University of Nairobi. I told another lady, while Baba was away. Then it picked. Somebody else could have also said it, but while you are away, you saw the commotion from the airport. Yeah. You saw what happened. Raila is a man of style. He knows how to do this. I
was reading the newspaper today, and it said that they are looking for the person that is going to deputize him in Dubai. Are they planning strategies there so that they come back with a bang?
Of course. You think they can? No, you think Raila now can go on holiday, as you call it, holiday? How?
Strategies.
Nobody can go on holiday. Only these OKA people can take a holiday. Not Raila, not Ruto. Yeah, those ones can't take a holiday.
What do you think will happen once he comes back now? People have been anticipating for his presidential announcement.
Raila is known for springing things. He'll come up with something. Something mega. And, he's always coming up with something. Yeah. That's how he survives. When you think he's finished, he comes out with something.
Okay, we saw Raphael Tuju. He came out from Jubilee headquarters, and he was speaking about the president having talks with former Prime Minister Raila Odinga about something that he himself doesn't know. Do you think the Jubilee Party will play a major role in making Raila Odinga the president, and will the Kieleweke MPs help him in the mountain?
That's a game.
Will they be able to do it?
The game is to have the Uhuru team play with the Raila team, combine forces and win the election. That's the intention. That's their hope. But in politics, things always don't work the way you want.
It's not usually hope that matters.
But that's how they want to play it.
Will the Kieleweke MPs help, the likes of Sabina Chege or the former Starehe MP?
My honest opinion, yes.
Why them?
My honest opinion is this. One, those MPs in the Mount Kenya region and other politicians allied to Uhuru Kenyatta will put the Ruto team on the mountain on their toes. Keep them so busy, keep them scared and worried of their survival that they will have no time to support William Ruto. You get it?
Yeah.
So William Ruto will be running across the country alone until he loses breath.
But there's a time you said that the Jubilee Party is dead now. Will they be able to help?
There was never a party called Jubilee. Which one? Did you see one called Jubilee?
It wasn't there.
You saw a party called Jubilee?
It wasn't there. It was simply a coalition.
Which one? Even a coalition? Which one? There was only Uhuru Kenyatta. When he kept quiet, there's no Jubilee. Jubilee TNA, Jubilee coalition, it was Uhuru Kenyatta. So you can't talk of Jubilee.
So wherever Uhuru is, that's where the party is.
That's where the power is. Just like ODM without Raila. What do you have ODM?
You know, you spoke about in your video also that Raila is away and now he's campaigning, Uhuru is campaigning for Raila. Are we going to see more of this and him speaking in vernacular?
Yes.
Will this reach the people?
That's what he intends. I also hold the view that Uhuru has not unleashed his strategy. He's still playing kando. When he starts, you wait until the Sagana meeting, then wait for Limuru. Then you wait for volleys that Uhuru will unleash and release. You'll see the mountain shaking.
But what do you make of the Tanga that come out and say it was wrong for the president to speak the way he did? Like he was bashing Ruto as the thief. What do you make of these statements that came out?
But these people are all having bad manners. The things Ruto is saying about the president are not good things. And so I also don't support the president calling somebody a thief.
Oh.
I've always
it's bad manners on both ends.
Bad manners, but I've always said in public, all these leaders are thieves. Why are they calling each other thieves? Who among them is not that?
It's not going to work for the president.
Yeah?
It's not going to work for the president, the narrative that is bringing that
calling
the
somebody
deputy
a thief
president
again at that level is not good. Yeah, I don't think it's good. They should, even if you know something, you keep it to yourself. Bad manners. For the president to call another person close to power a thief.
But will this affect the likes of the Tanga MPs that are supposed to be popularizing Deputy President William Ruto?
Pressure will be put on those Tanga MPs. They will not breathe.
What do you mean by pressure?
Pressure will be, I'm telling you, politics. Kitu haijaanza. Ngoma bado.
The way they did during the BBI thing, we saw the likes of some parliamentarians coming out and saying that they are being pressured to support BBI.
You saw people are saying, oh, this BBI is rubbish, then they went to parliament. Yes. Nani pressure kidogo.
So you mean within the next couple of months, we're going to see a lot of shifting, a lot of...
It will separate boys from men, girls from women, and women from men. You'll see it.
The pressure.
Oh.
But will there be, now let's look at the elections as it is. The IEBC were expecting to have 6 million registrations.
Yes.
The High Court in Kakamega coming out and saying that the exercise should be extended, even though Wafula Chebukati said that they don't have enough funding. Now he's coming out and saying he will continue until they get further advice. Would you say we are going to see more people coming out?
Continue doing what?
Doing with the IEBC. A couple of hours ago, he brought a press release saying that he was waiting for the announcement, but he'll continue because the court had ordered him to do so.
He'll continue.
Yes. Now, would you say this is the right move?
I have two things to say. One, we are behaving typically like poor people behave. If you go to a poor family, the way they waste resources, even food, you'll think they are dying tomorrow. You get it? When they have something little,
they use all of it.
They waste it. Poor countries are known for wastage. Why do you waste money on these things? How do you throw billions of shillings and then harvest 700 million votes? And the voter registration is continuing. They should have stopped it there and let those who want to go and register. Let politicians mobilize people to go and register at constituency level. Yeah. Why do you want to waste money? And the second thing I want to say, our courts, I have said repeatedly, because I care for this country and I love this country. If the courts continue, if the judiciary continue in that manner, they will destroy this country.
We need to have a conversation on the judiciary.
Yeah, because the court should not be excited about stopping government from doing what it is doing. If you stop Chebukati and he obeys you, he has his own timelines. He has his own budget. And you are not talking about that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It is better for the courts, I said, and just have a second, to be corrective, to give advice to Parliament and the Executive, to sit down with IEBC and relook at the budget and relook at the whole voter registration exercise. But not order. Because if you say for every 1 day they continue, you are consuming so much in millions of shillings. Every 1 day. And then you harvest how many votes? What, 10,000 votes. Look.
Because for
look.
3 weeks, 800,000.
If I wish I could look at that judge and sit down with him. Tim, take your pen or a calculator. Ask IEBC how much money they spend. You see, IEBC is only telling you what they are paying clerks. They are not telling you what they are spending on other resources, vehicles and what have you, and walking around. Let them put the figures down. Then divide by the number of votes. Then tell me how much it has cost Kenyans to just get one vote, one lousy, miserable vote. And then you order they continue. And this is a poor country. And I've said it is possible for us to register candidate voters using even university students as volunteers.
The volunteers.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And voter registration is a continuous exercise done at the constituency level. So when a court just comes from somewhere and just says continue, I consider that to be responsible.
Do you think the court should have considered that maybe people do not want to register?
Yes.
And that's why the 3 weeks have happened and no one has turned out.
Okay. I want to see that judge after 3 weeks or so. Then I ask him, so yes, your order was obeyed. How many votes have we registered? Against how much have we spent? As a poor country. As a poor country. We need to have enough money even to pay that judge well. Because he's not paid well. We want to pay him well. But he's encouraging us to waste money. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The judiciary must do soul searching. They should stop being activists in nature.
Let's talk about
costing the nation.
Let's talk about the judiciary tomorrow.
Yes.
But thank you for having this conversation with me. Thank you for tuning in and always engaging with us through the comment sections and also through our social medias at Jadiel Kabiro, at Herman Manyora. Until we do have these conversations again, I do hope you have yourself a lovely rest of your night.